and it looks like we're landing where we want to. Can it kick on? Can it get in? So we've reached number 3 in my personal top 5 RCRs in TGC 2019, and you may not be able to tell from the thumbnail up there in the top left, but we are back at another links course, and it is none other than the home of golf itself, St Andrews, the old course. I'd say the majority of us probably guessed that this one was going to be making an appearance in the top 5. I mean, in my personal opinion, it'd actually be a crime not to have pretty much basically the oldest course where it all began in anybody's top 5 for RCR courses. This version of the course is designed and recreated in the game by CLV24, and he's done an absolutely cracking job. This is the Old Course Touring Edition, I think it's called. We'll see that in a minute anyway. Now, default course, also as well, I will do the usual, I'll read out a little bit of information about the course. I mean, pretty much I think everybody knows the history, a good bit of the history anyway of this course. But I'll read out some of it. I won't read out all of it because there's just so much information around this course, obviously. But we'd be here all day. I'd have to stretch it over 2 videos or something like that. But yeah, I was going to say there as well that the Fairways and Greens, I have changed up the conditions a bit. The Fairways and Greens, although I did change them to firm, that is their default firms. The green speed though was medium, so I've bumped that up to be fast, and I've changed the wind speed up to be high as well, due to the fact that, as I mentioned in the number 5 video, we're on a links course. It kind of suits for high winds. So we're going to play off the blue tees, which is 7,274 yards. I was about to say 2, and you know, for a change, as I always keep it on pin set 1. We'll go with pin set 3. We'll go with the Saturday pins, and let's head down to the course and see what we can do on this one. Right, so here we go, down on the first tee at the home of golf, and just as we're setting 15 mile per hour winds, so we're up at the peak of the high, so we'll definitely be aiming over here. So we'll just do the usual, take the first tee shot, and I'll read out just the first part of some info on the course, or a brief bit of history. Not too bad. Oh, I don't think I wanted a fast though. That could actually be bad. Oh, that needs to get down. That needs to get down. Oh, thank God for that retaining ball. That was a bad shot. This is going to be a tricky one. I'll read the information now in a second. Yeah. I'm glad I got that shot, actually, to be honest, and got this on video. Yeah. Apparently I'm going to be taking this shot. Let's see how it plays, right? 57 yards to the pin, 73% at best. To be honest, I think I'm going to club it up twice. This is probably going to just go into, this is probably not going to get to the green. I'm going to have to aim. I don't even know, I can't even see the angle of the club. Right, let's just hit it and hope. Yeah, we're getting wet. Oh wait, hold on. Now we're wet. I should have just done a little pitch back onto the fairway. Alright, a little bit of info. So the old course at St Andrews is considered by many to be the home of golf, because the sport was first played on the links at St Andrews in the early 15th century. Golf was becoming increasingly popular in Scotland until James II of Scotland banned the game in 1457 because he felt the young men were playing too much golf instead of practicing their archery. So the ban was upheld by James III and remained in force until 1502, when James IV became a golfer himself and then removed the ban. So let's see if we can escape, hopefully with just a single bogey here. Hopefully we should do. Ooh, get down. That'll do. Alright. That was a terrible start to this one. Terrible start. Bear with me while I just line up the next bit of info that I was going to read out. Where the bloody hell has it gone? Yeah, there we are. Alright, have that ready. Alright, so single bogey to start things off. Was it did we start off with a bogey actually in the first video? I think we did. then pulled it back. I think it was 12 under or something like that. Finished. No, I'll have to have a look back at that one. But hole number 2, anyway, 439 yard par 4, stroke index is 6. So I'll take this tee shot and I'll read the first part of the next bit of information. Alright, that's not too bad. Hopefully that. No, I think we're going to be in the bunker here now. That was. No, we're in the bunker. Yeah, so we're off to a bit of a shitty start. The old course was pivotal to the development of how the game was played today. So, for instance, in 1764, the course actually had 22 holes, and the members would play the same hole going out and in, with the exception of the 11th and 22nd holes. William St. Clair of Rosslyn, as the captain and gentleman golfers, authorised changes to St Andrews in October of 1764. He decided that the first 4 and last 4 holes on the course were too short and should be combined into 4 total holes, so 2 in and 2 out. So I'll read a little bit more on that now in a second, just make sure that I remember where to look. Right, so another bad tee shot here at St Andrews. Now, I've played this course many times and never had bad starts like this. 147, playing about 149, crappy wind. I don't think a 7 iron is going to get up an hour. I think 8 iron is the best. Just don't think we're going to get up and over the lip of the bunker, but it's still getting a good distance. Not going to get onto the green. Just up a little shy. The 7 iron might have just crept its way on there, but unfortunately not the case. Drop this down, I think, to a sand wedge, because we are running downhill and it's getting a little bit faster as it reaches the hole. So I'll give it a full swing. I should turn towards the hole. Oh, if this can keep going, that could be in. Oh, not to be. On another day that would have dropped in. But I will happily take the par after another bit of a dodgy tee shot, so I'll have to keep an eye on that one. But anyway, St Andrews then had 18 holes, and that was how the standard of 18 holes was created. Around 1863, old Tom Morris had the first green separated from the 17th green, producing the current 18-hole layout with 7 double greens and 4 single greens. The old course obviously is home to the Open Championship, the oldest of golf's 4 major championships. And there was another bit that I wanted to read out. As we're playing, I'll try and scroll down and find it. It's gone AWOL on me now as well. I'm getting thrown off now by the dodgy tee shots. I'll find it eventually. Right, yeah, good wide open fairway here. Anyway, no, my luck, I will hit that long little wrong stick. I will hit this long little pop bunker over here, and one of the cats is deciding to come up and try and sit on my lap while I'm playing. I'll have to wait. Right, we'll take another fast just to counter that 14 mph wind, but no, we're not even getting there. Tailwind maybe, but certainly not with a headwind. Is this the bit here? I'll have to just kind of scan through it as shots are playing out. Just to see, was it the bit that I wanted to read out. So left at 112 in, up 3, so playing about 113. We'll probably want to add about a little bit more than the 14 on, I think, seeing as how we're going with a wedge, maybe a short iron. So we want 123, 127, give it about 130. So I jump that up, a little bit of loft on the pitching wedge, and hopefully now the wind should catch this. Not too bad of a strike, very close to being fast. It's coming around a little bit too far though. Oh, that came around perfectly actually. That was a beautiful shot in, and it leaves us with just 5 feet, so chance here to claw our way back to even par, which we do manage to do. So one of the unique features of the old course are the large double greens. So 7 greens are shared by 2 holes each, with hole numbers adding up to 18. So second paired with 16, third paired with 15th, all the way up to the 8th and 10th. The Swilcan Bridge, world famous bridge, at 18, spanning the first and 18th holes, has become a famous icon for golf in the world. Everyone who plays the 18th hole walks over this 700-year-old bridge, and many iconic pictures of the farewells of the most iconic golfers in history have been taken on this bridge. And a life-size stone replica of the bridge is situated at the World Golf Hall of Fame Museum in St. Augustine, Florida. So hole number 4, 478 yard par 4. It's a stroke index of 2. Certainly going to need to hit it fast on this one just to get it over here. Aim it well to the right. It should come quite a bit around to the left. I thought it would have come around. Actually, I was perfect on the fast there. I was expecting a little bit more into the fast range, but we're in the fairway anyway. That is the main thing. And it's going to leave us 208 in. So I think 4-iron is certainly not going to get there. This is going to have to be, yeah, slightly lofted or majority lofted 5 wood. Wind looks to be taking it around. Not all, oh wait, hold on. Now if this can sit, oh, catch that slope. That took the sting out of it quite a bit, and it's left us with a good look at birdie. Somewhere around about 11 or 12 feet it looks like. I don't know if that came across in the mic, but when the catch, he just kind of, it did a chirp meow at me there as if to say, yeah, about 11, 12 feet seems. Bugger off. Go on, get in there. There we go. In for another birdie. Alright, solid putt. He's just looking at me like, I want to sit on your lap. He can sit on my lap when I finish the card. Yeah. He's just looking at me. Just doing those little chirpy meows. He's very persistent when he wants to sit on your lap. He will get his way. But hole number 5, 536 yard par 5. And I didn't get the stroke index there, but I think it was stroke index of 18. Just faded out the screen as I went to read it. Stroke index of 18. Yeah, can't even get my words out again now tonight. So I don't know. We're going to get here in 2. Actually, it's good. Even with the wind, actually, this could. Now, obviously, we do have massive slope there. So if we come up short, we're not getting on. But 241 is 2 feet. So playing about 241. We might just get there. Now. I mean, it does run back uphill a little bit, so hopefully it is running downhill there. But if we can land roughly just in and around about just in front of the green, hopefully it'll have just enough pace to get on there, and just on where it starts to go uphill again, just after the pin, can just calm down. So I'm going to go for perfect again, nearly a fast, but it is coming around, and it looks like we're landing where we want to. Can it kick on? Can it get in? Oh! I had my hand up in the air. I thought we got the albatross there. I really thought we got the albatross. Oh my god. That was. I need to have a look at that again. I really need to have a look at that again. That was a beautiful shot. Landed perfectly where I was hoping for it to land, but didn't think it was going to get on, actually, to be honest, with that much pace. Take a look at it from this angle. I thought it was going to take a bit more sting out, but just, oh, if it was just a little bit slower, I think that would have just had enough to drop in there. Again, another case of another day that would have dropped, but I will happily take a 1 foot tap in for the eagle. And that will bring us to, what does that bring us to now? 3 under through 5. That was a beautiful shot. So we got a very odd second shot on the first hole, and just got a beautiful shot into that 5th green there. So hole number 6 is a 408 yard par 4. It's a stroke index of 10. Wind is trying to pick up, actually. Usually it doesn't get up past the 15 mark on high winds. Solid tee shot though. Gonna be just down into that little gully in the fairway, I think. Yes, nah, it won't be too bad, I don't think. So 127 yards in, 137, say about 143 to 144. So that'll be, I don't think I want to touch this at all with the slope that we're on. I have a feeling the wind is really going to take this, but just a flat 9-iron should hopefully get us there. Maybe actually, to be honest, just to be safe, a little bit of D-loft. Decent strike. Oh, it's really coming around. Oh, sit down. And that is a beautiful approach in again to counter that wind. But anyway, just a little bit more. So only the 1st, 9th, 17th and 18th holes have their own greens. Another unique feature is that the course can be played in either directions, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Along with that, the old course has 112 bunkers, which are all individually named and have their own unique story and history behind them. The two most famous are the 10-foot deep Hell Bunker on the 14th hole and the Road Bunker on the 17th hole. Countless professional golfers have seen their dreams of winning the Open Championship squandered by hitting their balls into those bunkers. So the old course also has the home. Sorry, I'll say that again. The old course is also home of the Road Hole, the par 4 17th, one of the world's most famous golf holes and perhaps the hardest hole in tournament golf. Among its unique features are, I will read those out in a minute because there is a few of them. We'll just get this little putt out of the way really quickly and take it to 4 under par. So players using the back tees cannot see where their tee shots land. This is not unusual, except that they must take aim over the corner of replica railway sheds which lie beyond the out of bounds wall. The original sheds were torn down when the rail line running next to the course was closed, and after several opens were played without the tee shot being blind, replicas of the shed were created in preparation for the 1984 Open. So hole number 7, 374 yard par 4, stroke index of 12. This is just going to be the last little couple of paragraphs of info that I read out because otherwise the video will go on a bit too long. Solid tee shot. So other than rough, the primary hazard in front of the green is a sand trap known as the Road Bunker, which hopefully we can avoid once we get up there. And it is one that I have plenty of times gone into in this game. But 104 in, 16 mile per hour wind. Now I want to add at least 50% onto that, so I'm going to call that near 24. So we're talking about 128 yards is what it's going to play roughly with that wind. Hopefully it plays the way that I'm calculating it. So I will put a little bit of loft onto this pitching wedge and hopefully that should, provided the, oh I pushed it a little bit. It's gone quite a bit to the right by the looks of things. Just a little bit past. So I could have done a little bit more loft, but decent nonetheless. So yeah, continue on then about this. Over the back of the green, hazards include a tarmac roadway as well as an old stone wall. Both are in play. A wayward shot can lead a player to take their next stroke off the roadway or to hit the face of the wall and take their chances with the ensuing bounce. So there is quite a bit more about how you can play the course, like as I mentioned there, clockwise, counterclockwise, and all that sort of stuff. But I say it's just too much, so I won't keep going on with that. Ooh, is it gonna turn? Oh, I just missed it. But yeah, absolutely love this course, just due to the fact that obviously the oldest course in golf, where it began, but great history of it as well. Just even reading out those small bits. So hole number 8, 196 yard par 3, stroke index of 8, and where is this pin? Alright, we've got a pretty good pin here. That's the wrong one. So hopefully, right, it's sloping, alright, it's kind of feeding, it's a little bit, it's left to right there, right to left there, so if we can kind of just feed our way in here, I think, let the wind pull it around, work that bit of slope down, and it can sort of just slow itself down running up to the hole. So it's playing about 200. I'm certainly going to drop it to a 183, but I think I'm even going to put some loft on this as well. Really gonna have to push this one out. 16 mile per hour wind. Oh, I did not want to fast, and that was a laser of a shot. Why can't I do that every time? Just the wind didn't take it with the fast, unfortunately. It's going to leave us a lengthy putt. Can't even see the pin from any of the camera angles. 27 feet. Apparently level. Looks like it's going to break. Just looking at the beads. At least 2. So we'll just get this one close. Put it just over there. I'll go here. Actually, I'll go about 2.5. Come on, start taking that break. We'll hold that line a little bit more now, a little bit more weight as well maybe on it, but a solid effort. Lag it up there for the purple, and in we go. Hold a 4 under through 8 holes as we head on to the final hole of the front 9, which is a 352 yard par 4, stroke index of 16. Again, wind is in the favour. 358 now. With that wind, we are going full loft, and we are going to go with a fast downswing. Pushed, but it's kind of holding. It was comfortably into the fast range. Now this is going to leave one hell of a lengthy putt, depending on how it rolls. Yeah, it's just going to die here in the first half of the green. I'll speed that up. So about 35-40 feet easily, 49 feet actually. So we're just outside the grid. We'll just have a little look, a little bit right to left, or left to right even at the start. Doesn't really actually look to be too much in the break. So I will be comfortable, just obviously to get it close. Let's put it about here. I say just get it up there. Although if this can turn. Ooh, almost an eagle too. So we almost got an albatross a few holes ago on number 5, and almost got an eagle 2 there on number 9. So we're doing pretty well after a bit of a shocking start. We're doing pretty well actually. So that is the front 9, 5 under, considering that bad start, but still beautiful shot for that eagle on number 5. But hole number 10, start to the back 9, 384 yard par 4, stroke index is 17. Wind is not favourable again. We'll aim over this bunker here, I think, and we will just see. I really want to play it fast actually. See how it goes. We'll play the fast. Need to knock as many yards off with that wind. Now where's this going to kick, depending on where it lands. Decent, that's not bad at all. A little bit below the feet with this approach shot. 101, playing about 102. Now, I mean, it's pretty much a crosswind, but it's very, very slightly angled, so the wind may hold this up. Now, what I'm going to do here, actually, how's the ball lying? Pretty level. I'm going to do the tap method for this, so I'll go out double the amount. So, what was that, 32? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 2. Now the wind is trying to angle, so I think I will put some D-loft on it. This is probably going to go over the back still. Decent swing. Is the wind holding it? Nope, we're off the back I think. Ooh, just sat down and just about holds the green, about a foot to spare, but didn't need that little bit of D-loft. Can be hit and miss sometimes that the wind will hold those up. Don't think we need to go too much on this. Oh, that pulled a little bit, but can I hold its line? Ah, just burned it. Just burned that left edge. Tap in par, I will take all day. As we head on to number 11, which is 178 yard par 3, stroke index of 9. Again, wind is not being kind, and this is a tricky pin to get at, especially with this wind out. Is it going to hold it, or is it going to let it carry? And if it obviously carries down there, you've got a tricky shot with the camera tower and everything down there. But 190, playing about 191. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to just play the 4-iron. Play the 4-iron and just hope, maybe with a touch of loft, just one little touch, that it can sit decent. It's an alright swing. It's coming around a lot further and it's not holding it. Yeah, we're down at the camera tower. Unless it can just sit there. Sit. Oh, that's going to be even more awkward. I think I prefer it to be down at the camera tower. That's a horrible little lie. Oh, crap. This is going to have to be a flop shot. Gonna have to be a flop. Very, very tricky flop as well. Oh, don't come back. Don't come back. I'll take that. That's not bad, considering the lie that we had. Ah, it's turning too much. Took that too quick. I should have taken a little bit more time on that one. So we're going to drop back a shot. I don't mind. Normally lately in society rounds and stuff, if I have a bad hole or anything like that, I usually quit. But I do still enjoy it when a course gives a little bit of a challenge like that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you hit a bit of a poor shot, you should expect to be punished for it. So certainly don't want to be right at the pin here. We're going to leave ourselves with a horrible putt, but we can get there in 1. 338, playing about 336 to the pin. Which, yeah, hole number 12, 345 yard par 4, stroke index of 13. So to be honest, I don't think we'd even need a fast downswing on this, or would we? Yeah, I say yeah, we'll need the fast. Alright, we got that. But going down where I just said that I didn't want to go down. Yeah, that's gonna be. Hopefully if it can just come down off the slope enough, pick up some pace and come back off the green, I'll be happy. That'll do, just onto the fringe, right, so we can do a little flop up. Just drop that back to lob wedge. Come on, sit down. I only wanted about 80-85% on that, I got 90. So it's going to leave us 10 feet for the bird. Looks like it's going to break maybe half, just going by the beads. Good read. Alright, so we could claw back that shot that we gave to the course on the previous hole. And take it back to 5 under par as we head on to hole number 13. 453 yard par 4, stroke index of 5. Again, another highly angled wind. I think driver might actually be too much here, so we'll just drop it back down to the 2-wood. Although it is trying to turn into more of a crosswind. So driver might be alright. It's hard to tell. I mean, we should only end up in the light rough, to be honest, if it's too much. Decent swing, just don't come around too far and hit those bunkers. This might, no, kick nicely to the left actually. Still a good bit of room to work with, so we were alright with that. Leaves us 136 up 4, so about 137. With that wind, I think maybe a little bit of de-loft might be a mistake. But hold on, again, it's trying to turn. So I'll say 137. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll club it back up and we'll just put some loft on, just in case it does carry a little bit. Oh, felt that on the thumb, it just didn't feel right at all. But we're pretty much pin high. Got 135 out of it, but it's going to leave us 18 feet. Down 3 inches. Going to break heavy right towards the end, so I think I'll actually trace this now. Put the pin back in, there you go. Just line that back up properly. Looks like it'll come to about the green line, so is it going to turn? Go on, go on. Oh, too much pace on that one. Way too much pace on that for it to just get its little turn down towards the hole. But again, I will happily take par. I'll always play for par. Try and keep the bogeys out the scorecard. Unfortunately, we have 2 of them today. But hole number 14, a 605 yard par 5, stroke index of 15, and potential to reach this. And let's just scoot up to the green and see where the pin is. We'll see how the tee shot plays out, but otherwise potential to reach this. So we will fully loft it, get as much, I don't know what way that came up, but get as much yardage out of this as we can. So nicely into the fast. That's going to get us not as far as I thought it was going to get, to be honest. 332 off the tee. I was hoping I would have got a little bit more, but 272, so we can reach it, no problem. Thing is, it'll be touching down. If the wind carries it, it'll be touching down almost pin high, and it's just going to fly and end up off the back of the green. So I think what we'll do is we'll try a fully lofted 5-wood with a fast. Alright, not bad. Oh, that's really gone left. Are we getting on? Nah, it's going to come back off to the left. But par 5, so I'm not going to worry too much about it not getting on in 2. It was 22 yards, so that'll be a fully lofted flop shot. Just make sure we get the tempo decent. We should check around about 21, 22. Oh, and it comes back a little bit as well. I always get that bit of backspin when you don't want to. But it leaves us 9 feet anyway for a birdie. Shouldn't break too aggressive. Just about, I think. Actually, that just crept in the left edge there, I think. But it does take us to 6 under par with 4 holes left to play. Hole number 15, 456 yard par 4, stroke index of 11. Definitely don't want to do it fast off the tee here. So good, nice and comfortable into the perfect. I'd like to get a little bit more left, but it should kick out. Oh, severe kick out to the left. And almost matter of inches away from running out the far side of the fairway. So some kick off that, but it leaves us 114 in. 16 mile per hour wind, so we'll take about 13 or 14 off that, so playing about 100. So I think that pretty much a fully lofted sand wedge without any wind should carry about 98, so this should, I'm hoping, as I say, work out. Oh no, it's coming up a bit short. And that's probably going to come back, is it? Yeah, it's just cut that slope. Might be able to still put that though. Just on the edge of the green fringe. No, I don't want to change that. It actually set me on the putter, to be honest. I didn't realise that. Right, we'll go for it. How about here? 1.5 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's turning nice. Oh, decent effort on it. Decent effort, but it's just going to be a par, unfortunately. Just misjudged the loft on that one a little bit. Just needed to just pull it back just a slight bit, not full loft, just shy of full. But 6 under par anyway. As we head on to 16, 423 yard par 4, stroke index of 3. Again, wind very much in the favour. So, I'll tell you what, we'll go full loft again. Now I need to be careful, let me check actually. Yeah, we have got out of bounds all the way down the right side here, so certainly want to keep it over this way, which we have managed to do. And that'll knock, we speed it up, 346 yards off that hole, so leaves us 75, playing about 76, so that's going to be a 68, because this wind should carry it a little bit. Oh, I felt that slow. That's really pushed it off to the right. Should just about hold the green though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, let's just turn back. It's going to be a nasty putt. At least 20 feet. 25, up 1. Braking moderately. Close to 2. So we'll just aim to get it close anyway. Come on, turn. Turn. Oh, just grabs onto the lip and drops in. That was a nice putt. And it takes us to 7 under par with 2 to play. So here we are with the road hole, 502 yard par 4, stroke index of 1. And we would be going straight over. So let's do the same again, full loft. Just imagine how intimidating actually that tee shot. Oh, that was a mistake actually. But how intimidating that tee shot would be. Oh, we got a lucky bounce. In real life, I mean, obviously we're fortunate enough that we're in a video game, we're able to follow the ball, but pretty sure I'd be searching for my ball for hours if I played that one. Alright, this is a tricky pin. It's 145, playing about 146. Right, so we'll just say that it's at 16 mile per hour again. Just for argument's sake. It didn't take off the full 12 to 13, so playing about maybe just a little bit of loft. Just about half loft on pitch and wedge. This is probably actually going to go long now, watch. How's the ball lying actually? It's not too bad. Alright, decent swing. Bit of a push on it actually. That's a rear push. Just get up that slope, stay on the same tier as the pin, and I'm happy. That'll do. It's a lengthy putt, but we're up there. So we still have an outside chance for the birdie. Looks, I will trace this one again. 23 feet, down 2 inches. Again, it looks like it's going to play close to the 2. Did I give it enough? It's tracking. Oh, unlucky on that one, but I'll happily take par. I mean, stroke index of 1 after all. So just the final hole to play with the world famous, the iconic Swilcan Bridge. There she is, just off to the right there. Crosswind this time. Right, it is a lot flatter over here. So I'm definitely going to aim to be over here. It should just leave a little bit of a better approach shot into the green. We'll take the fast, just try and keep it as straight as we can. Nicely done. So it shouldn't be too much above or below the feet from where we are. Tricky pin though. I can see where it is now. That big slope, big false front at the green there. So I need to get this one in. 75, playing about 76. I'm gonna have to just put loft on this because the wind might just carry it, but I don't trust just playing a gap wedge. Actually, that's a full-on crosswind. Yeah, I will put a bit of loft on actually, just for the hop and roll. Alright, decent strike, not too bad. No, we're not getting up, are we? Ooh, by the skin of the teeth, getting up we are. It's going to leave us 14 feet. Can we take it to 8 under par? Just going to let them beads cycle through again. Looks like it might only play about half, 3/4 out to the first line. Did we get it? Did we get it? I just turned the extra bit. Excuse me. But I'm happy enough with 7 under for the old course at St Andrews with firm fast and high winds, which compared to average, where normally high settings on the winds don't get above 15 mile per hour, they were just averaging just over that 16, 17 mile per hour wind speed for this one. I'm more than happy with that outcome. If you managed to make it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. That was my number 3 spot in my personal top 5 RCRs. I'm pretty sure the majority of us can guess at least one of the courses now for the top 2. Just where is it going to come? You're going to have to wait and see. That will be next week. I'm not sure if there's going to be a video tomorrow for the Hitman and for the Hitman Master Assassin series, or for Sunday for SnowRunner, just with other stuff coming up. But if there is, make sure to check them out if you are interested. Otherwise, I shall talk to you next week for the number 2 spot. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.